Okay. It says we're live now. Hello, everybody. All right. So we are live in Intuitive Daughters of God I'm here with my friend Monique. Hi,
Hello,
Monique.
hello.
Hello. How are you today? Ooh, I just noticed your rainbowy earrings. Those are fun.
I bought those for my birthday this year, my 40th birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you. Ah, you're awesome. So, I am really excited to have you on to chat about the gratitude doodle challenge that you have going on in December this year, which is very reminiscent of a challenge that you did. And I got to be a guest on that one as well in January of this year. So, I loved it. Was such a good challenge. It was awesome. The speakers you had, the topics that were brought up, the stories that were shared were really, really incredible. It was impactful to me personally, and I was really thankful to have a chance to be a part of it. I would love to hear about this adaptation. I don't know if you would call it that, but it seems like maybe this is an adaptation of the gratitude challenge. Would you share with us what you and Holy Spirit have put together and co-created this time around?
Yes. So yeah, gratitude doodle challenge. And this started 5 years ago when yeah, 5 years ago. And I just did it myself. And um, I think there was a book around that time that inspired it or something. But I just was like, okay, wow, December. Pacific Northwest. It's rainy, it's cold, it's dark at 4 p.m. And I happen to live alone in the city and I wasn't allowed to have pets. So I was like, wow, December as an adult in the city, that is recipe for depression. Um,
Right. December adult in the city. I mean, that does sound like ugh, you're going to be inside a lot, maybe. I don't know.
yeah, and I say that like sparkly happy, but we got to be honest sometimes.
Yeah.
Things are really difficult.
Right. And I know you love all the seasons, but also there's a difference when you're brand new to a new area and you haven't made, I mean, one of the things that's beautiful about this time of the year here in this part of the country, we're in winter, and in your part of the world and my part of the world, we're all in winter. In Australia, they're not.
Yeah.
But
Sunny over there.
yeah. And especially as a highly intuitive person, which, we're here in Intuitive Daughters of God, we tend to be, we can feel the effects of the seasonal changes. And when those aren't accompanied by things that we love that are pleasurable to us, it can be impactful in some pretty painful ways sometimes.
Yeah. So yes. Sometimes I'm like really short with my responses on video, so I'm trying to like um put more emotion into it. Feel my heart when I say yes and then move on quickly. Um
We
I
feel
want
it.
to so that's how it started
Yep.
because I knew I needed to focus on gratitude to keep what I'm calling the dark swirlies away.
Mm,
So I feel like there's kind of two parts, or like this. Sorry, I literally have bunny hair stuck to
funny
my lip
her.
gloss. That's why I can't put shiny lip gloss on. Um, there's like two avenues of women that I feel like this will draw in. One, you are maybe not near family or you can't afford to go do like a dream trip over December or something.
Mm.
And we start feeling like all these things that like everything that you want in your life that's not happening, it seems to accumulate in our brains in like December, January, like, oh my gosh. And that can be overwhelming in that aspect. And there's like a loneliness if people have passed away and things like that. So there's that like loneliness and like, oh my gosh, don't let the dark swirlies sweep you away aspect.
Yeah.
um, which is where I was and where I try to keep myself out of, like continually work on keeping myself out of that. And then there's like the other aspect, which I've also experienced in my life, where you have a lot of family activity going on, a lot of parties and food eating. Maybe there's alcohol involved. This gets involved with our immune system and our health and, all that stuff. And there's just like a lot of overwhelming activity.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm an intuitive, empathic person. I love being out in public. I love being with people that I enjoy being around. Um, and sometimes even when you're like in a great space with people that you love on an exciting holiday, I freaking love Christmas. Um, it can be overwhelming still. And if you have kids that you're taking care of and maybe you're the one cooking dinner and all that stuff, there's these aspects to it. So those are kind of like the two avenues that I see.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm following.
and so I've made this, I am calling it a challenge, but it's more of like choose your own adventure, like 10 plus
Ooh,
sessions.
I like choose your
Yeah.
own adventure.
Yeah, because you don't have to come to everyone. Like some challenges, like part of the goal is that you come to every single one, beginning to end, do all the stuff. And then you're like, yes, I completed it. I succeeded. I did it.
Mm.
That is not what we need in this space for this event that I'm hosting in December. It's like a chill environment. Like, please come in your
Yeah.
pajamas. We will. You don't need to put makeup on. Come as you are. Grab your tea. I don't know what time it's going to be in your time zone. It's going to be 8 p.m. for me. So it'll be at the end of a day. I will have eaten my dinner. And
Yeah.
now, like, my bra should already be off and I should be in my pajamas. So,
I love it.
what I
Um,
mean to say is that it's a chill, comfortable atmosphere.
yes.
This is not your corporate, um, situation.
Well, and
Yeah.
it's not driven, right? You're not being driven toward a goal with this challenge.
Yeah.
It's more you are entering into a space, and I love that choose your own adventure. And I mean, man, if you feel like dressing up in like a
Yeah.
glittery top
Christmas,
and
wanna put
sipping
your sparkles on?
champagne while you do it, awesome. If you want
Exactly.
to like literally be in your PJs,
Maybe one night
that's
we'll do it.
great too. Or in a robe, whatever.
That
I
that's
love it.
exactly what I was thinking.
Be free, be free.
If you wanna put your sparkly Christmas dress on, please do it. If you wanna be in your pajamas, also do that. Um,
Yes,
and so let me talk about the logistics a little bit of like
yes,
what it
that'd be
actually.
great.
Yeah. So I've done again like two choose your own journey. So 3 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is Vancouver time, which is my time. Um, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's going to be 15 minutes. So if you're just like, I need to take quality time for me,
Mm,
grab your journal, your actual paper journal, or grab some paper, whatever you have access to.
yeah.
Grab a pen, grab your colors, whatever ones, markers, crayons, pencils, and we're going to doodle our gratitudes. I'll be honest, I don't know exactly what that is. I do, but I don't. It's going to be an adventure. I have like done it, but I'm like, "Oh, I wonder about all the things that will unpack and unfold in this." Um,
Yes.
but there are two things that I do know is that I guess I'm heading out of the logistics again, but I'll come back. Gratitude is a portal, like actually, literally, it is a heavenly portal. It shifts the atmosphere inside our bodies and outside our bodies. That's like
Mm,
it's like a magical heavenly key,
mm,
and many people have figured this out. The second is doodling.
mm.
First of all, it's hilarious when people say the word doodle. I didn't realize how much fun that would be. But when you're doodling, you are thinking outside the box and you are experimenting. So you're like, I'm looking for a doodle in my book. What if I did this? What if I tried this? What if I made these eyes really big? What if I
Mhm.
squiggledy squirreled over here? So you are just like letting your soul, your spirit, your brain, like
Mm.
try different things.
Yeah.
And that translates into our life.
Yeah.
Being flexible, trying new things, like experimenting in a good way, like, okay, what if? And then it like builds our hope and our belief and our resilience.
Yeah. That's
All of
good.
that from squiggling on your paper. Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
I
Oh,
love it. I love it. I'm a big, oh, yeah. Oh, cool. I love that. I'm a big believer in play. Okay. So I see all your squigglies and then I see words. Oh, I love that. I am nourished. Oh, that's good. That's good. I love it. So you have some special guests that are coming to share. You want to share like what's going to be the difference between, or maybe the difference is the wrong word. What are the special guests bringing
mhm.
that adds some flavor to the challenge?
Yeah. So they're 15-minute sessions, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. There will be a replay that plays live the next morning, and you can watch the replays anytime. If you are like, I want more than 15 minutes and I want more time with Monique and I want more time with the special guest,
Yep.
then buy the backstage pass and then you get 30 more minutes. So 45 minutes in total. There's going to be 10 plus sessions. There might be a couple bonus sessions. Nanette is going to be in one of the bonus sessions because we're pre-recording.
Yes.
And then just choose. If you're like, I just want to come to two, that'll be great.
Yeah.
That will be success for me if I do two of them. Okay, that is for you. Choose that goal. If you're like, I want to come to all 10 plus, I want to be there live, this is what I want, choose that for you. Like,
Hmm.
choose what is best for you. Okay, so the special guests, we have, I think there's six or so. Valerie, Nanette, um, there's a couple women that, or there's, yeah, two women that are both in my time zone as well. Some of these people I've only met online and I've had discussions with them and like discovered more about them. They are artists, art therapists, um, counselors, like previous counselors,
Hmm.
spirit or coaches. And I'm just like, whoa, this really, I hope to do this like maybe a couple of times a year, but like this, you know, all these women are really amazing and wonderful, and we're not even like touch the surface. It's more like we're gonna hang out with their awesome energy for 15 to 45 minutes, and like we're just going to spiritually, empathically like absorb some of their awesomeness at the same time because we won't even get to talk about too many things. One of
Yeah.
the things I love about this challenge is that 5 minutes of part of the 5 minutes and the 15 minutes is actually silence. I love hanging
Hmm.
out with people in silence
Hmm.
as a empathic, intuitive person, woman.
Hmm.
Um, so there'll be 5 minutes where we're just writing our gratitudes and doodling, and I will explain how that's all going to work in the challenge too.
So I don't think it's a coincidence that the one phrase that I could read out of what you just showed in your doodle was I am nourished.
Hmm.
Because to me, that's what I'm sensing on this is come be nourished. And it really is body, soul, and spirit because when we slow down, when we connect with gratitude, and when we explore through play and creativity, then that really opens up, it creates a space that in which and through which we can receive nourishment in a way that doesn't in a way that we don't get by busyness or by on the other avenue, which is like I'm lonely, I don't have, like, and then you're trying to like find ways to occupy yourself, right? So this what this is doing is it's creating a space, and like I love that you use that word. It actually creates a portal. It opens up that really the reality, but the flow, the heaven to earth flow,
Yeah.
right, in that space and gratitude. And that's why it's like you'll in scripture you'll hear like do this and this and this with thanksgiving. Right, bring your requests to God with thanksgiving, right? And so when we engage in that thankfulness and in that gratitude, it does really open up something relational. It creates a pocket of time where we can receive that nourishment that we really really need, and then that of course overflows to the world around us. So it's good for the family. I don't think you can't take time away from your
Yeah.
family for a short time so that you can be at your best, and then that blesses everybody around you as well as part
Uh,
of the overflow.
That's one of the things I've thought about putting in my wording, like, it's for you, but it's also for your family. But I decided not to go that avenue.
You're welcome,
Yeah,
everybody.
you're welcome.
Uh, okay, okay. So in the description of this live, there is a link. Cost.
Yeah. I first just want to say I was throwing something in the direction of my bunnies because they're making a lot of noise, but I did not throw something
I
at
can't hear
them,
them.
just over there so they would stop making that noise. The cost is $25 Canadian. And
Okay.
some people asked, is that for one workshop or like, is that for one mini session or is that for all of them? That is for all of them. $25 Canadian for all of them. And then if you want the backstage pass, it's 22 Canadian. You add that on.
Mm.
Yeah. And then I also have the gratitude oil blend. It's in the back if anyone decides to.
Yes, I love the gratitude oil blend.
Me
I
too.
wanted to ask you one other thing because I don't think we didn't talk about this or I just didn't hear it. What is the time frame? Like when is it starting and when does it go through?
Yeah, we start December 2nd,
Okay.
which is a Monday, and then it goes until December 30th. And then we skip, like any days that it wouldn't make sense to be doing that. I think there's,
Like Christmas Day.
yeah, like Christmas Eve and
Mhm.
Christmas Day, and then also New Year's Eve day. And then
Yeah.
like no Friday, no Saturday, no Sunday. Like, I'm doing this too. I don't want to work every day of December or
Oh,
not work.
yeah.
I don't want to be like going online and stuff every single day. So yeah, it's just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, skip Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve. I have a calendar if you go to my profile because I really like that visual. I'm like, I need to see that.
Oh, I love the calendar. I told you that. I was like, ooh, big fan of the calendar.
I like the calendar. I was like, oh, this is helping me organize.
Oh, Val's on here with us. She's one of the speakers also. Hey, girl.
Yeah,
She's
Val's actually
like,
joining us 2 times.
yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Love it. Love
Live.
it.
She's gonna
Okay.
do live.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I am going to, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up, whether you watch it now or on replay. I definitely encourage you to join us and we'll make sure that you get all the details as well, but you can just visit that link. All right. Love you. Thank you so much for joining us, Monique,
Thank you
and
for
for
having
putting
me.
this together. I'm so looking forward to it.
Me too.
Yay. All
Have a
right.
great
Bye,
day.
everybody. See you there.
Bye.